Alright, so this is about the help that I got versus the help that Natalie got. And I'll probably do a comparison in a video here about what happened in Rawlins, Wyoming. When I left Virginia, I blocked Natalie and Alicia and erased their number from my phone. And I posted that on Facebook the day that I did it. And one of the videos that I posted last week, that evidence was actually in that video. But when I got to Boulder, because Natalie and Alicia had slandered my name and said that I had stalked them, I was being abused immediately. One of the people who had helped me to get back to Chapel, Nebraska, his name is Case Layton Morse. And he wanted me to do things. He wanted me to go through this construction book and do a bunch of stuff out of there in order to get help from him. I had that book at Miss Peach's house. Miss Peach's might still have it. Natalie was paranoid because she was on drugs. I was abused over her paranoia. It's the difference between being a male and a female, being pretty and not being pretty. And you guys can see in the messages between Natalie and I before Virginia, she admitted on multiple occasions that she used to think she was in love with me. I never felt the same way about her. There was no reason for her and her friends to stalk me after Virginia. I was never allowed to defend myself. When she asked for help, she got the help that I needed. Now, there's two different types of help that she got. The other type of help is the type of help that I don't want. I don't want people to harm these other individuals over what happened to me. The first type of help that Natalie got, the type that I don't want, was people harassing me and people threatening me over her paranoia of what I might do. Things that I would never do to another human being. Harassment? Fuck yes. If I'm being assaulted over that shit, fuck yes, I'm gonna fucking harass the shit out of you. I'm being assaulted because you fucking lied. You goddamn right I'm gonna harass you. I'm gonna beg you to fucking make it stop. First, I'm gonna ask you nicely to put a stop to it. The first thing I did was inform her of what the fuck was going on. Now with all these people, I started off being nice. I was being fucking abused and nobody would do a goddamn thing about it. I was being abused over her paranoia. However, the abuse that I was enduring was not paranoia. It was actual abuse. It was actual abuse. Actual people assaulting me. Actual people threatening my life. She said I stalked her in Virginia. She didn't say I raped her. She didn't say I molested her. And obviously I didn't fucking kill her. But you can see with the Tim Beeson messages, yeah, Tim Beeson made it worse. Tim Beeson is one of those people who helped Natalie in both ways. See, the second type of help that I needed was somebody to help me collect the evidence. I didn't even know how to take screenshots. Natalie did, but I didn't. Or I'd have sent her screenshots of what Tim Beeson was doing. The second type, someone to go in with me to make the police take a goddamn report. I didn't even know where Natalie fucking lived. I thought she lived in fucking Virginia. Natalie's entire family took part in threatening, harassing, and intimidating me. And their friends took part in harassing me and assaulting me. These people helped out Natalie how I needed help. Because she was fucking paranoid, because she was on fucking drugs. Was she paranoid of me hurting her? Fuck no. She pretended that shit. She was paranoid that people would find out about her fucking heroin habit. You goddamn right I let the fucking world know that shit. Tim Beeson was one of the people who was threatening and harassing me, calling me a child molester, accusing me of being on fucking drugs. Bitch, I smoke marijuana, and not very fucking frequently. Any drugs you're gonna find in my system other than that were fucking forcibly injected into me after Natalie was killed. Fuck the police. Fuck Ted Bollinger. I have every right to be pissed off at Natalie. I have every right to be pissed off at her family. Did I have anybody who was willing to listen to me even? No. Nobody would even fucking listen. When she asked for help, she got help. We have mutual friends in common. When she asked for help, she got the help that she asked for. When I asked for help, I got brushed off, blown off, and treated like shit. I couldn't even get people to listen to me long enough for me to tell them what the fuck was going on. Miss Peaches was too busy running errands as a pot dealer and smoking weed and playing video games. I went over to her house 4 times before Natalie fucking died to get help. And instead of talking to me like a human being, when I went to Joanna Taylor for help, she'd just text me what to do, what to think, what to feel. No, you need to stop texting me and listen to me. If you can't find the time to listen to what I'm saying, but you can spend hours on end texting with me, then there is a major fucking problem. I am telling you, there is a major problem, and I need you to fucking listen. I was actually being assaulted. Why was I so fucking pissed off before Natalie died? I was pissed off because I couldn't get anyone to fucking listen. Everyone's like, do this and do that, and I jumped through their goddamn hoops. I did what Brenda Dickinson wanted. I did what Nicole Peralta wanted. I did what Tamara wanted. I did what Laura Nelson wanted. I did what all these people fucking wanted, and none of them could even listen to what it is I was trying to tell them. They were all too busy. Aunt B was too busy telling me about everybody else and about her fucking shit. Laura Nelson, too busy telling me about everybody else, telling me about all of her personal problems. Meanwhile, she's got a goddamn husband for that. She's got a family that's there for her. I ain't got shit. Natalie and her friends harassed me for an entire fucking year. And then the way that I responded to that abuse is the way you should respond to abuse. When I was abused when I was younger, it was in the system. You can't walk away from the abuse. But as an adult, you can. In most cases. But in this situation, I walked away. I walked away from Virginia. Actually, I literally drove. To get away from that situation. To get away from those drug addicts. I let Joanna Taylor Smith know not to send that tattoo equipment to me when I was in Virginia. Because Natalie was on fucking heroin. I already knew what to be paranoid of. That's a risk you run when you help out drug addicts. But when you need help, and only drug addicts are offering to help, no, you're not going to get help. And yes, Shannon Alvarado is a drug addict. She is addicted to alcohol. Her erratic behavior and erratic thinking is from alcohol. When I was actually being abused, not being paranoid of abuse, but actually being abused, Miss Peaches and A-Bear kept fucking snapping at me. And Joanna Taylor Smith's boyfriend actually fucking yelled at me for days on end and then fucking assaulted me. And you know what? I had to forgive him because I needed Joanna's help. But you know what? I don't have family. Joanna Taylor Smith does the same thing that most of the women I know do. They throw me away for penis. The penis that they have in their lives is more important than I am. Tabitha Michelle Cook threw away over 15 years worth of friendship over a guy named Graham. Michael Ignatius, a guy who she's known far less than 5 years. But why did she throw me away over him? Because I was pissed off about him not coming forward about what he knew. So she treated me like shit. She outright fucking lied to me. She shouldn't have told me that she was going to make a fucking report. And see, people want to be pissed off when I record them. But there's a reason I fucking record them. Because the things that Tabby said, and the things that Michael said, Michael Ignatius, aka Graham, the things that they said that they would do, they did not do. The only thing that would help is the help that Natalie got over her being paranoid. It's all right for me to be assaulted over her slander. It's okay for me to be incarcerated over that slander. It's okay for me to be spat on and have my phone smacked out of my hand over that slander. Why is that okay? Because nobody fucking cared. Because I have a penis. I should magically be able to magic that situation away. Meanwhile, all of these people who threw me away, they're still friends with Maddie Boa. They're still friends with Alicia Bollinger. Because I was never allowed to show the truth. Nobody fucking cared. To this day, nobody fucking cares. How many times do you think Natalie Bollinger asked Tim Beeson to go through evidence with her, to go through screenshots? How many times do you think she asked him before he helped? Once, maybe twice, How many times did I ask Shannon Alvarado? Shannon Alvarado said she was going to. I was at her house for 2 fucking months, and she never did. She never made any effort to do that. She took 37 pictures, and it took her over 4 hours to do that. Over 4 hours. And she's like, Sean, you want everybody else to do it for you. Bitch, I have over 8,000 screenshots. I didn't need people to fucking feed me. I needed help getting my money back so that I could feed myself. But people assumed my fucking guilt. And it was all over the fucking news. I will speak out until the day I fucking die. I have the fucking evidence. It is all over my fucking YouTube. It is all over my Facebook. My Facebook was public before Natalie died. And for a while afterwards, too. And when I had to make it private, it's because people were destroying evidence. You know how they were destroying evidence? They were clicking on everything that I fucking posted and calling it spam. You're goddamn right I'm pissed off. That evidence was fucking important. What a bunch of pieces of fucking shit. And then you guys want to pretend like Natalie Bollinger's family are the fucking victims? No, they are predators. They are her predators. Her mother threw her away for alcohol and abusive men. Her dad fucked her. Natalie Bollinger's dad, Ted Bollinger, stuck his dick in Natalie. And who was it who was being assaulted? Me. Who was it that Tim Beeson was treating like a chimo and calling a chimo and threatening to fucking put in the ground? Me. If Tim Beeson was any sort of a decent person, he'd have been saying that shit to Ted. Matty Bo's fucking little crackhead buddies. Sorry, customers. And I shouldn't have called them crackheads because they're meth heads. They should have been after Ted Bollinger, not me. But the difference is Natalie's a pretty girl. So people will do evil shit over her fucking paranoia and her fucking slander. I have mountains of fucking evidence here. I need help. I am overwhelmed and I shut down. The more overwhelmed I am, the more I shut down. The longer I'm at a place without paying fucking bills, eating their food, using their electricity, using their water, the more I feel like shit because I can't fucking take care of myself and they're not going to take care of me forever, so I need to get this shit done. But I can't get this shit done without someone who actually fucking cares in person. But I gotta deal with people who can't keep their fucking word. Fake Christians like Brenda Dickinson and Michael Ignatius and Tabitha Michelle Cook. When I was at Shannon's, did she actually help me with the things I needed help with? The things that she promised to help with. The things that she said she would help with if I went to her place. No, she didn't. I went to her place. She didn't help with those things. She took 37 pictures in 4 hours. I brought her a stack of pages. There weren't hardly any. There was maybe 40 pictures overall. She was too busy talking and too busy being fucking drunk. She was always fucking drunk. And that was the one night that she actually did something to help out. One night. Every single other night, it was either her screaming at her boyfriend or bitching at me about her boyfriend. Sending me shit that has nothing to do with my case. I don't need you to send me 400 fucking links. I need you to look at what the fuck is going on, Shannon. I needed somebody to do for me what it is that Tim Beeson did for Natalie. Go through this fucking evidence and help me get it to the courts. When Natalie went to the police, they fucking helped her. When I went to the police, they blew me off. Now, how many different ways did I try talking to the police? I tried flagging them down here in Chapel, Nebraska. That got me blown off. I tried calling 911 here in Chapel, Nebraska. That got me blown off. I tried breaking the law here in Chapel, Nebraska, to try to force the fucking cops to do their jobs. Fucking kill me, Jesus fucking goddamn Christ.